Okay. And I remember the girl next to me is the one with the Bibarel. So let's do this first battle with this team and then maybe run back and grab the Chinchou. The weird thing about having Drifloon right now is, like, technically it's immune to all of the normal type attacks in this gym, but normal types are very likely to have, like, Bite or even, like, Crunch as random coverage and stuff, which can quickly become an issue. Furret might also kind of hurt a little bit. Let's use a Protect and Scout and see what it's going to go for. Thunder Punch. Okay. Not gonna lie, didn't actually think it had Thunder Punch, so I'm glad I protected and played it safe there. Oh, I know y'all not about to, not shuffle after all that. And it goes for Ice Punch on the Switch? What a legend. I don't know why it went for fucking Ice Punch on the Switch like that. Because that made no goddamn sense. But sure. Good read for it. Let me make sure I'm not about to get bodied by a random... Okay, I resist that one at least. Let's actually try to load the next song on the playlist, please. And thanks. I did get burned, which is annoying. Burn's doing 6. I think even burned Rock Smash should still be like a 3-hit KO. Ice Punch is doing 11 though, so I gotta be careful. Oh, that is not a 3-hit KO in any way, shape, or form. Let's get a little bit more damage off before I have to switch, but this Furret's kind of putting in a little bit more work than I realized. This lack of music is throwing me off. I don't know why this playlist is doing this. Because, like, it almost looks like it's trying to load something. But then it's not actually doing anything. Yeah, no shit, it's slowing down Firefox. But it is the thing I need for playlist right now. So, please stop slowing down and play something. Thanks. And then I can figure out what to do with this damn Furret. Because I can't really safely go into Drifloon. I guess I could go into Spiritomb. Getting the Fire Punch burn was a little unlucky, but I guess I should have probably played around that and given this thing a Lumberry anyway. I'm sorry, I'm trying to get any amount of music going here, because for some reason it's flipping out right now. Oh, my device needs updates, so this is probably Windows rebelling against me until I installed damn updates. I didn't see that before I started stream, whoops. That's annoying. Windows is not very sly about, like, subtly breaking until you just update it, and then it magically fixes everything that was wrong. Okay, so let's go ahead and go into Spiritomb, because I think this is our safest middle ground right now. Fire Punch and Thunder Punch and normal coverage kind of hits everything else pretty hard. Fire Punch is going to do just about as much as the other punches, and it is 60 down to 49. He gets another fucking burn? Are you kidding me? Okay, so that's actually kind of annoying. Let's go for the Hypnosis into the Dream Eater then. How much did it do last time? 18? Oh, it did 10. Okay. So I die with a crit right now, so I have to switch out again, I think. Well, this sucks because I think my best option is Glaceon here, but I don't really want to switch into a Fire Punch on Glaceon. Also, there's a chance that Furret outspeeds Glaceon because this Glaceon's not super fast. Okay. I think Composer has decent defense. Do not Thunder Punch now, you little bitch. Just Fire Punch and don't burn. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and stay in. I'm risking this, I think, but I need to get some damage off on this stupid Furret. Don't para, please. Thank you for landing. Okay. Crit didn't matter. This is adaptability boosted Crab Hammer, so that was absolutely gonna kill anyway. This first battle is already going a little off the rails, but that's okay. And also the thing that we normally switch into all of our normal types is super damage, so cool. Yeah, both those burns actually kind of really sucked, if I'm being honest. I think Glaceon is my best neutral option. Oh, that's cool, Talia. Nice. I can imagine that's a lot of sim stuff. Why does everything have fucking fire coverage right now and is going for it? Like, it's weird that it's also going for it against my, like, water types and shit. Okay, well, this kind of really sucks, actually, because I'm in a really awkward spot now where I think I'm going to have to take a Hustle boosted Fire Fang. I don't even think Icy Wind's a kill. Yeah, this AI is being super funky right now, so like I can't even really... I have two ghost types that I don't really feel safe going into. Spiritomb mostly because if I take any more actual damage on it without healing it, it's probably dead. Vac would be okay if I felt confident in this thing not having Thunderfang also. And like it should have gone for Thunderfang against the Corphish if it had it. But also this AI is dumb as fuck, so I don't actually know if it would do that. I think the play is to go for the Icy Wind and then slow this down and then deal with it next turn. Fire Fang boosted 62 down to 34. And I flinched. Okay. So I think the safest play now is... Glaceon would still be helpful once I get to... Is this really not fucking shuffling again? Loop is on. This is on. Yeah, I don't know why the AI is being weird or why YouTube's being weird right now, but this is like super annoying. Because it's clearly playing stuff okay. let's try Chrome. This is probably going to be a disaster, but so's this battle, so that's okay. So I can live another Fire Fang, assuming that that wasn't like a super low roll, and stay in with Glaceon here and try to get another Icy Wind off. I wasn't really expecting to like have to potentially think about valuable to least valuable things right now, but I also wasn't expecting 2 Fire Punch burns, because that is 2 10% chances. And I mean, like, I had Lumberries, so I could have just equipped them, and I probably should have. Especially since it's not like either of those Pokemon actually had items anyway, so that was probably a little bit of a misplay on my part. So I guess lesson learned there. Oh my god. Yo, YouTube is just fucking flipping out right now, like, no matter what source I'm in, and I don't entirely know why. Laptop's not even, like, overheating or anything. Hey Wiz, how's it going? Sorry, we're having a little bit of tech difficulties, so I'm trying to get this situated real quick. But hope you're doing well. Okay. So, if this thing is going for Fire Fang again, I think my best play is to actually pivot through Barboach. I don't really love doing this because I'm pretty sure Barboach is my only ground type right now, but it is my safest play to be able to pivot through. I don't really like super trust this AI, but I have to kind of start trying to do something, otherwise I'm definitely losing something. So ideally Fire Fang miss would be nice. I resist this at least. Please just don't burn. Okay. Barboach can't really comfortably stay in against this. So I have to predict the normal type move, I guess. Do I have anything that could kill this? No. Okay. This is risky, but I have to play a little bit risky right now because I'm very much on the back foot after these burns and shit. Still going for Fire Fang, so that really sucks because that's doing over half. I need to get Thunderbolt damage off. Oh, this is gonna kill. God damn it. I'm playing fast. Okay. That was a dumb death. Let's regroup. We at least got a little bit of aftermath damage, but 07 salute, that was a really dumb death. Let's regroup, figure out any way to get through this. Raticate's pretty fast, which really fucking sucks here because I think I have to risk Corphish. Does it at least resist Fire Fang and Ice Fang? I guess we'll go for the Protect to see if it has another move to hit me. I don't really have much of a choice here, though. Holy shit, fuck this Raticate. I do not understand what this AI is doing right now at all, but it absolutely cost us at least our Drifloon. We're still not out of the woods yet. Water Pulse is a pretty big upgrade, though, over Water Gun. Yeah, rest in peace, Vac. I feel like that was a pretty dumb and honestly avoidable death if I would have just equipped Lumberries before this battle. And losing a Ghost type is super not good. Also, this is the trainer with the Bibarel, which is terrifying. So I still probably lose something, to be perfectly honest. I think I just stayed and go for a cut against this. What are you going for, Bibarel? Aquatail. Yeah, I mean, my best chance at living that is going to be Composer anyway. Live, please. Okay. We technically live another one, which I think we might need to, because, yeah, that's not a 2-hit KO. Do not crit. Oh, I think I live a 1 turn of rollout. Okay. Alright, that got sketch real fucking fast. Jesus. We still have another Pokemon to deal with. And it's a Dunsparce, which can also roll out still. There's a pretty good chance that I outspeed this, because Dunsparce is pretty slow. And I don't really have a great switch into this. I think my play is to stay in and Crabhammer. And if I don't kill after that, I should be able to get the clean switch into something else. But if I switch in... Okay, so my logic with this, by staying in right now, even though I'm only at 7 HP, is A, that I should outspeed this, because Dunsparce is normally pretty slow, I'm pretty sure. Let me verify that before I base this off of this. But I'm pretty sure Dunsparce is slow. Base 45. Corphish isn't fast, but it's faster than base 45, right? Corphish speed stat. How to evolve Corphish. Is Corphish good? Superboy. Okay. Oh, Corphish is actually technically slower. Okay. So, good thing I checked that. Honestly, there's probably a good chance by levels that I outspeed this, but knowing that I don't actually have that clean switch is a little sketch. Those burns really fucked me over, because both of my normal resist that I thought I had were immediately nullified on the first Pokemon. Okay. So before we get any farther here, didn't think I was going to need a damage calc on the random trainer before Whitney, but I need to make sure that I'm not risking anything here. Okay. Okay. So it's saying that Dunsparce should outspeed by like 1 or 2 points, which really fucking sucks. So, worst case here then is if we are going for rollout, I think. Rollout would be very devastating right here, and at which point I would basically have like a couple of turns to try to kill this with Water Pulse. If he goes for a Glare, that really fucking sucks on the switch, because that would have both meant that I could stay in and potentially kill this, and also that I'm catching a Glare with my ground type that I'm running around with right now. Yeah, our Goldenrod encounter was Turtwig, and then our encounter north of that was a Meowth, which is kind of unfortunate because Meowth isn't super helpful right now. Vincent dies to a headbutt, but is the only resist that I have right now to a rollout, so I have to switch in because I believe Corphish gets outsped here. Park was a male Combi. Switching in on a goddamn Glare. I do not understand this AI at all right now. Okay, well, now it's best to stay in. Now we have to play it through fucking Para also. Just kill this, please. I made the right switch by switching. Please do not punish. Oh god, we are absolutely losing something else. Well, it did 3, and then it did 6. Big crit. Okay. That crit actually, I think, saves us another Pokemon, potentially, because now I'm in a better spot. I'm not in a great spot still. Can I break through this? Okay, does this kill? If this doesn't kill, I have to say... God, fuck! Seriously? Okay, well... Now we are sacking something to a 4th turn of rollout. You have quick attack still, right? Okay. Yeah, that 1 HP live fucking sucked. Okay. So... Spiritomb is absolutely never a sack in this situation. Corphish is like one of my main offensive threats right now, honestly. Even though it's slow as shit, it's still one of my best offensive threats, so I feel like I need to keep it. Defy is going to be a very helpful resist, especially now that I only have 1 ghost type. And then Glaceon is starting to get outclassed, but also I could just fucking teach it Ice Beam and then it won't be outclassed anymore. Barboach is good, and I really wanted to keep it, honestly. I feel like it's either Barboach or Glaceon here. And I feel like there's more... I feel like I'm burning through my ground type encounters right now. I feel like overall, a pure ice type is less valuable than water ground typing. When does Barboach even evolve? Like, this might actually be the determining factor here. Because I think Whiscash, level 30, is that next gym? That's not next gym. Okay, I mean, as much as it sucks here, I think the play is to risk rollout missing. If rollout hits and kills Vincent, I'm sorry, buddy, you did all you could do. It hit. Okay. There wasn't very much I could do about that. It crit on that one, so it absolutely was going to kill everything. 07 salute to Vincent. There's unfortunately not much I could have done about that in that specific situation. I am a little annoyed because I think I switched up the trainers in here in my head because I thought that I was prepping for the other one. Quick attack should just take this out. I don't think I needed to quick attack, really, but we're going to play it extra safe because I don't know how slow this Glaceon is, and I'm not about to lose another thing to a 5th turn to roll out. Fuck you, Carrie. You ripped apart my team before Whitney, and now I have to make my way back over without running into this other trainer here. Should have probably healed, but would like to do that after working through some stuff on what I'm going to do here. Okay, I mean, all things considered, only losing 2 Pokemon in that really bad battle is not the worst thing in the world. I definitely could have prepped better for it. I feel like if I put a Lumberry on really either of my counters, then I would have been fine. I need to start playing more into the 10% chances that are happening, like, a lot. I don't really think 10% chances happen very often, but I guess I need to keep in mind that there are a lot of chances for 10% chances to happen. So they're like still statistically pretty likely to happen, even though it's not statistically likely. We did get 2 burns and a flinch off a Fire Fang in that battle. So, like, that was pretty unlucky, but I could have prepped a little bit better. Drifloon, I'm sorry, buddy. I feel like you deserved much better than that. I'm pretty sad about that death. And, Barboach, I am also very sad about this death because I really wanted Whiscash this run. I feel like there wasn't really too much I could have done about that. Also, I lost Whiscash because the AI for some reason decided to glare my goddamn... It decided to glare my 7 HP Corphish instead of just killing it with literally any move that it had. So, I don't know. I got a little unlucky in that fight. I feel like I made a lot of the sound decisions in that fight and just got a little unlucky. It happens sometimes. I'm not trying to beat myself up about it too much, but I am trying to figure out what I could have done to avoid that in the future. I think main thing would have probably been to equip some Lumberries. Because if I would have equipped a Lumberry on either Nosepass and or Spiritomb, I would have been in a much better position to not worry about the normal type moves as much. Yeah, I mean, it was a bad situation anyway, and part of the fun of Nuzlocke is trying to work through that, but we're in a hampered situation before Whitney now. Do you at least have Fake Out? You do, but you don't... Meowth doesn't do anything. When does Meowth evolve into Persian? Level 28 at least. Okay. So, I guess while I'm looking here, because I need to kind of figure out what I'm going to do here anyway. Meowth will actually get some okay moves. Meowth seems like it'll actually be okay against Morty. Because normal types, especially fast normal types with like dirt coverage, seem to do pretty well against Morty. So let's go ahead and mark Meowth as a gonna save for later if possible. I mean, like, Quilava's okay right now, but I'm not hitting anything really super effective with it, and it's kind of... Quilava and Glaceon are both in this weird spot where they were really, really good early game, but this is like the one gym where they're just kind of like awkwardly in the middle and not really doing anything. I assume Swablu's useless here, but we are at the point where we are looking over all of our options, no matter how useless we may think that they are, because we need them. We get stab takedown at 28. And it evolves at level 35, actually. It's not super helpful for right now. Why are all these level caps are so low? I feel like I spend half the game with, like, super unevolved Pokemon, which is interesting, but also makes it so, like, I don't quite know exactly what I'm doing. We'll check Staryu, but I'm pretty sure Staryu still needs to be a Staryu for a little bit. Oh, is this a Drayano change? Because it learned Psybeam at some point. I need to make sure that it learns it. Well, actually, let's just take it out and see, I guess. Because I guess if it learns Psybeam, I could theoretically bring Starmie. I'm at a little bit more of a need to bring good stuff stage. This fucking Combee. Like, I want to use Combee. Like, I want it to be viable enough for me to be able to use it in any way, shape, or form. But, like, literally the only thing I could see it doing is coming in, setting up a Tailwind, and then dying. Which isn't, like, unhelpful, but is not the most immediately helpful thing right now. What's Roselia's moveset like? That might actually be a valid direction to go here. I don't know what the fuck's going on with YouTube tonight. It looks like they, like, changed the formatting of the site. Why does it say I have YouTube Premium? I do not have YouTube Premium. I would never pay for YouTube. Okay, Roselia learns... It learned Leech Seed a level ago, so that sucks, because that means that we have to move tutor that probably before we evolve it into Roserade, right? At 19 it gets Magical Leaf, 22 Grass Whistle, 25 Giga Drain, 28 Toxic Spikes, 31 Sweet Scent, 34 Ingrain, 37 Toxic. So of those moves, I would say maybe Toxic Spikes. Every time I, like, don't have Toxic Spikes on a roster, I always kind of regret it. Have a good night, Wiz. Thanks for hanging out. We've already had a pretty tough battle tonight and lost 2 Pokemon, so I'm trying to take it nice and slow, because, as you can see, our box is looking pretty sparse right now. I've not done the best at keeping my encounters alive this run, to be honest. I was doing okay earlier, but I feel like that last battle in particular was both unlucky and sloppy. Like, I don't want to diminish the things that I could have done to help that, but it definitely was a pretty unlucky battle. Okay, so one thing that I want to make sure of, and I ran into this issue last run when I evolved Staryu into Starmie, and I taught over Psybeam at one point because I thought Starmie would be able to heart scale it back, but it turns out that, like, once you Stone Evo something, like, heart scale moves are different also. So I might need to keep this as a Roselia for a little bit, at least until I have the ability to teach it Leech Seed again. I mean, Togetic's always pretty solid, honestly. I'll probably just end up bringing it just because I don't really have anything else right now. Chinchou doesn't evolve into Lantern until later, right? 7. Got a lantern before Morty, that'll be nice. Yeah, we're in a little bit of an awkward spot where most of our encounters are pretty good a little bit from now. And like not necessarily like right now. Like I think I might actually be at the point where I need to use Radicate even though I don't want to, just because it's a decent wall breaker. I'm gonna be relying on Hustle in a serious medium, which is fucking terrifying, but I think Radicate might actually be worth bringing here. But first, let's rare candy up the Staryu and see if we get Psybeam. Because I think if we get Psybeam, we're able to evolve Staryu into Starmie, and Starmie might be good enough to bring just as a good Pokemon. Minus attack plus defense is also a very good nature for Starmie, because you aren't using your attack ever anyway. Yo, this YouTube shuffle is fucking pathetic tonight. Oh, it did learn Psybeam. Okay. Well, that's interesting, actually, because that means... Do I keep Harden? I might actually want to keep Harden here over Camouflage. Yeah, I don't think Camouflage really helps. Okay, so that means that I could have a Starmie right now. There's nothing else that I need Staryu specifically to know, right? Yeah, the next interesting move that I would want is Light Screen, and that's not until 42. Also, it says that the song's trying to load. Sorry, y'all. I really don't know what's going on with the YouTube playlist tonight. Just imagine nice music. Let's open up the Pokemon Changes PDF and make sure that I'm not missing anything with any of these Pokemon. Staryu's early moveset change. Starmie actually has a level up move. That's weird. Starmie learns Aura Sphere at 52 in this game, apparently. Swablu has Pluck as an egg move. And also Altaria got buffed, so that's cool. It's not like amazing still, but it's actually more usable than it was before, so I guess I'm glad I checked that. I was probably going to need to rely on Altaria anyway. Okay, I mean, our team's still not looking amazing, but I think if we evolve Staryu into Starmie, just bring Raticate and just keep clicking Hyper Fangs while we can, and then actually equip the proper items onto Spiritomb and or Nosepass to be able to actually, like, take stuff a little bit better. Okay. Let's heal up before I forget to do that and run over there and start a battle with like 5 HP. I think Togetic will be more helpful for Whitney, but I'm gonna bring Raticate to this trainer before. And then just Hyper Fang through, hopefully. Also, before I forget, let's actually teach Ice Beam to Glaceon, because not teaching Ice Beam to Glaceon was a pretty hard mistake in the last battle as well. Do I even need Icy Wind anymore? I guess the speed drop is still sometimes helpful. Bites, not really. Okay. I'm pretty sure this at some point sort of soon actually learns Earth Power, and at which point I'll probably teach Earth Power over Icy Wind. But I think at least for right now it makes sense to have both. Just in terms of coverage, I think it makes sense for Staryu to have this. Although I guess Thunderbolt technically makes more sense in terms of coverage on my team right now. But whatever. Do I teach Swords Dance over Vice Grip? Because the only thing okay, let's think this through. Crab Hammer, obvious attack in like 90% of situations because it's adaptability boosted and it's really strong anyway. Vice Grip is basically only used if I need a guaranteed hit, but is not very strong compared to Crab Hammer. And I think it'd probably be more damage in most situations to go just for a Swords Dance into a cut. Okay, I think that makes more sense. I need to give myself more options, because one of the things that I struggled with in that last battle especially was when I needed to improvise, I didn't really have like an alternate win con, so when things went sour, they went like very, very sour. And while I also got a little screwed over on luck, I sort of opened myself up to getting screwed like that. So my job as a trainer to make sure that I minimize the amount of chances that I put myself in, basically. What a surprise. YouTube's not working. I mean, I guess I'm gonna go back to Firefox then, because at least Firefox has like the anti-ad stuff. Okay. Let's put a Lumberry. And then, do I have Wide Lens? Pretty sure I do. Rainwave OC Remix Radio. Yeah, I should probably just do one of those, like, generic radio stations, honestly. Normally I don't really run into this many issues, but there must be something weird with the YouTube API right now or something, because, like, no matter what I'm opening this in, it's, like, super flipping out. And my laptop doesn't really seem like it's the one flipping out right now. I can normally tell when it's the laptop flipping out, and it doesn't seem like it is. It's like still really telling me YouTube Premium. Did it like sign me up for YouTube Premium without telling me? It's been asking me for that for fucking years, and I keep saying no. Maybe it accidentally said no, but accepted it anyway. I don't know. Oh yeah, forgot to tell y'all. I made a friend on Twitter, and like, they seemed nice, and they just like randomly DM'd me yesterday or the day before, and were just like, hey, I'm non-binary, and I live kind of near you too, and I want to be friends, and like reached out and wanted to be friends, which is nice. And I was like, oh, okay, let's be friends. So we've been chatting back and forth about game design and stuff for the past couple days, and it's been pretty cool. Okay, whatever. We just have it on like a random YouTube playlist now, so fingers crossed, I guess. Not a strong start. Is the quality too high? Is it like fucking trying to stream in like 1080p? Is that why it's yelling at me? It's part of why. It's not entirely why. Yeah, I was very pleasantly surprised when they like didn't immediately try to like then reach out and be like, hey, I'm selling something. And they were just instead nice and cool. Do I not have a wide lens? I thought I had a wide lens, which I was going to give to Spiritomb to make Hypnosis a little bit more accurate. Because one of Spiritomb's like main damaging moves right now is Dream Eater, which I like have to put the opponent to sleep for first. But I don't seem to have a wide lens. I'm gonna go check really quick and see if it's something that I can get from the game corner. Because if it is, I'm probably just gonna quickly hack one in really quick. And I guess for those that weren't here in the previous run, I allow myself to have the game corner stuff because I could theoretically just sit here and save state / reload and play Voltorb Flip until I had unlimited money for all of this stuff. So I just give it to myself anyway. I don't give myself any of the Pokemon, obviously, because first of all, I don't want them. And second of all, I don't want to just like spam Pokemon stuff. Okay, so I got the TMs already. Held items are Silk Scarf, Wide Lens, Zoom Lens, and Metronome. So I'll probably just hack in like 5 of those for myself. I should probably give myself a wide lens before the next battle. Yeah, we'll just hack it in real quick. That's fine. Jet Set Radio music is so good. Okay. So we saved. Let's minimize. PK hex. As always, make a copy of your save before you make any edits. Even if it's a simple ass edit, like just adding in more stuff for yourself. You never know what it's gonna randomly decide to mess up. So, play it safe. Let's give 5 silk scarves, 5 wide lenses, and 5 zoom lenses. I don't exactly remember the difference between wide lens and zoom lens. One of them is like it increases accuracy by 10%, and the other is it increases accuracy by 20% if you're slower. If I remember right. Maybe not 20%, that sounds kind of high. And I guess if I say it out loud like that, it sounds like the zoom lens would probably be the one that zooms more. True, Talia. Whew. That was a loud ass neck pop. Y'all probably heard that one on stream. Okay, and before I forget, let's actually... I think we're just going to go ahead and evolve Staryu into Starmie now. Anyone who is here right now, do not let me, in any circumstance, before us teaching Starmie Psychic, do not let me delete Psybeam, because I have no way to relearn it. And Starmie is going to quickly become a very, very, very integral member of this team. I'm gonna try to avoid using it right now if I can still, although we're looking in a little bit of dire straits, so I might need to just use it right now. But seeing as how it is like a pretty hard chuck counter in a couple of gyms from now, and then just absolutely shreds through the rocket stuff, it is very, very critical that I have Starmie with Psybeam specifically. Oh, and we made that... oh, damn it, that was the shop I needed. We made that mistake last run, and it kind of ended up costing us a lot of Pokemon throughout. Pokemon Challenges is a Nuzlocke that I've been watching a lot to try to get better. And one of the things that he mentions a lot in his runs is, like, snowballing effect. And, like, if you lose a Pokemon early or in a spot that you're not really expecting to lose them in, that it can kind of start to, like, really kind of snowball as the game goes on, because you don't have that specific Pokemon for a battle that you're used to having it for, so then you have to adapt, and you end up taking more damage in that battle or something because you don't have, like, a clean sweep or something. So that's why you tend to see, like, Nuzlockes and challenge runs of Pokemon, like, go really, really well until they don't go well, basically. Because, like, a lot of the times, people tend to kind of get a little comfortable and think that they're steamrolling through stuff, and then they end up having, like, a kind of glaring counter that they don't realize until they're in a situation where they're being hard countered, basically. That specifically happens more with, like, Ironmon or blind Nuzlockes. Some of a Jet Set Radio. Song before this is a Jet Set Radio song, and we were vibing out to it. How's it going, Vac? Good to see you. Vac, unfortunately, you as a Drifloon died because we got a little unlucky in our last battle. Yeah, I was more optimistic in your ability to live if I could have gotten you to Drift Blim status, because Drift Blim actually has like a lot of HP and 3 immunities, which is nice. Drift Loon, unfortunately, seems to basically be like, if I want to use it, it either already has to be in, or I have to switch in on an immune move and know that the other Pokemon can't hit me. Which proved to be a little more specific of situations than we were expecting. I think I'm still at a point where Oranberries are like alright. They're not great, but I'll go ahead and give one to Glaceon just in case. And then Starmie has the experience share right now. And I guess I'll just get Raticate up to level 23 just to play it safe. There's a nearly non-zero chance that Raticate comes to Whitney, but just in case. I'm gonna also get Spiritomb. The cap's 24, right? Yes. Okay. I'm only gonna have Starmie be 22 probably, just because it is holding the experience share. I might actually even leave Starmie 21 just to be like extra safe. Let's learn Aurora Beam. I think Aurora Beam is basically strictly worse than Ice Beam, so no thanks. Okay, let's try to take on the next trainer, and then we'll prep for Whitney, and then probably take a break and then take on Whitney. I'm not gonna lie, I was not expecting this Raticate to get this much play in this Nuzlocke so far, but one of the wonderful things about Nuzlocke is that you end up using a lot of Pokemon that you like really otherwise would not use at all. Raticate throughout the couple of runs that I've done in this has proven to be surprisingly strong, honestly. And also, yeah, Talia, I'm doing all 16 gyms. There's a chance. Game seems way chop. Yeah, I don't really know what's going on tonight, honestly. But for some reason, YouTube is just taking, like, all of my goddamn memory right now. Like, no matter what I'm using it in. Guess let me exit out of that as well. Oh, and I was kind of talking about it, but there's a non-zero chance that after I beat the Elite Four in this, I sort of give myself like a checkpoint, just so I can restart from Kanto if things go weird. There's also a chance that I just kind of play it straight and see what happens from there, but I don't exactly know what's going to happen, honestly, once we get that far. But I know that is like exceptionally far into the game. And obviously, honestly, I'm more scared. Like, obviously, I'm scared of the Kanto gym leaders also, but I'm mostly scared of the super wacky level curve, because you can see above me, like, there's only like 1 or 2 levels of difference between the gym battles, and I don't entirely remember my way around Johto's version of Kanto well enough. Let's give Corefish an Oranberry, so it's at least holding something. Maybe a Lumberry, actually. Okay. Everything has an item this time, right? We're good? Okay. I am at least entering this next battle with a full roster of items. Granted, I'm leading with a Hustle Radicate, so we'll see how this goes. But I'm at least entering with the items that I'm supposed to be having. Okay. Trainer Red's going to be an interesting fight. Yes, he is. I think you're the trainer with the Clefable, if I remember right. I should have probably taught Sub to this. How much is Double Slap gonna do? Up to 15? This has Harden still, right? Okay. So I'm a little scared because I'm pretty sure this trainer has a Clefable as their last Pokemon. Now Windows is giving you healthy. Yeah, it has to be something with the update. Honestly, there might be a chance that I just like take a full break and just completely restart my laptop and let it do the update that it needs to do. Because I'm almost positive that this is just the Windows update being funky right now. If I were to set up with something, it would make most sense to set up with Defy and set up Hardens. But then I can't really hit Clefable back. Maybe I just stay in and attack what's in front of me and don't overthink it. Except when I miss. Hippie's using Seismic Toss, so honestly it wouldn't have actually been very good to set up against this thing anyway, because it's always going to do 21 damage against me. In that case, I just need to hurry up and kill this thing, because this thing actually will do a decent amount of damage, surprisingly. It's not even a Clefable? Y'all, I did not remember this roster at all. Oh boy. If it gets another minimize off, I'll just go into Glaceon. I feel like I still kill even with +1 defense. I guess we're about to find out. Ooh, actually not, surprisingly. Clefairy just looks like it wants to be picked up. True. Okay. So, playing this more safe here. I probably don't need to play this safe, but in case this Clefairy just goes fucking ham with double slaps and gets like 4 crits in a row, Glaceon handles it better. Yo, why was the first trainer like a fucking ferret with coverage and everything that completely fucked me up, and this trainer is like babies.deck? Okay, I went into this because I thought Ice Beam was going to be more accurate than our hustle boosted Hyper Fangs. But we're still missing. This Clefairy is also only gone for 1 minimize, so it has gotten a hell of a lot of value out of this 1 minimize. Jesus. It's doing 3 per double slap, so it's doing 15. I'm trying to follow you, Clefairy, and hit you in the face with an Ice Beam. Holy shit, this Clefairy is just duck, dip, diving, and dodging. Okay. Good thing that wasn't a Clefable. We would have been fucked. Okay, so note to future self, the first trainer that you're forced to battle in Whitney's gym is the really fucking scary one. You know what I must have done last time, actually, now that I'm thinking about it? I must have talked to the trainer and, like, talked to her from behind over here, and then battled the other trainer down below. Well, honestly, that battle was a good one to bring Raticate to because I could actually afford to miss hustle boosted stuff a couple of times. And then when it hit, it just fucking killed stuff. Live by hustle, die by hustle with Pokemon, so... we're gonna probably box Raticate and then figure out what we need to do here. I'm probably... As I take a break, I'm probably just gonna straight up restart my laptop because I think I have a hunch that Windows freaking out right now is making my laptop run slower than it should be, because my CPU usage is not very high right now, and like there's not really any reason for it to be flipping out. So I have a feeling it's just Windows update that needed to update. And I'm a little annoyed because I should have probably done it before. Maybe I'll just wait and just tough it out this stream. It seems like it's at least like somewhat better right now. Okay, actually, while we're here, let's open up the dock of important trainers. Does this show up on screen? Because it should. Window capture, important trainers. Okay. So... whatever. It's like right in the middle of the screen, but that's fine. Welcome to the doc that I've been referencing to try to help me out through the portion of this game. As y'all can see the frame of reference for how many important battles there are in this game, we are currently here. Which goes down to what? Line 96? There are 933 lines. Oh, we got some battles to do. This battle, by the way, against Lyra or Ethan is optional. I'm not sure why it says it's like a required battle, because you never have to really go down to that area until you're like forced to. But Whitney is our next battle. Oh good, you're 10% through. I mean, honestly, it sounds about right, because we're about an eighth of the way through the badges, and there's a lot of rocket shit to do also. So Whitney has Lickitung, Lopunny, Wigglytuff, Stantler, Clefable, Miltank. I remember from my second run that Lopunny cannot touch a ghost type at all. That lead Lickitung is a little annoying because it can actually handle Nose Pass okay. And Power Whip also makes it a little bit annoying. Okay, let's box everything except Spiritomb, and then just build the team out as we need it. Because I just want to see everything basically in the box right now. Actually, I guess I should have everything properly leveled as if it was going to be in the battle so I can see what it's going to do. This is going to take a minute. Unironically, might be bringing Combee for a sack / tailwind pivot. I'm gonna check again. 24, right? Okay. Oh, it's Whitney that has the Clefable. Okay. I was like, I remember there being a scary Clefable in this gym, but it makes sense that it's Whitney's Clefable. Okay. I'm gonna get everyone in my box right now to level 24, and we're gonna kind of analyze movesets and figure out who we have available for this. So enjoy the music while we do this, because this is probably gonna take a sec. Spiritomb, level 24. Doesn't learn anything else, but is absolutely coming because he's my ghost type. Also, I'm pretty sure we learned last run that the Miltank is scrappy, so we have to be careful about that. We also don't have a rollout switch in now because our rollout switch in died, so that's cool. Follow me is fucking useless. Yes. So I guess the good news is the way I've been trying to like learn more about how the AI actually like switches in after you kill something, because there's been a couple of times where I've like mispredicted that and it's actually kind of fucked me over. And apparently the AI picks its like next Pokemon to switch in based on like the raw amount of damage it's capable of doing, which basically just means that like it shouldn't really be switching in Miltank specifically to go for rollout very often. Like there's a chance that if Miltank switches in, it will use rollout, especially if it's against something that's super effective, but most of the time it doesn't actually roll that that's the most damaging move. Unfortunately, that means it rolls Body Slam as the most damaging move, which is sometimes harder to play around. With my specific team, I'm more scared of Rollout right now, but that's what happens when you lose both your ground types. Honestly, Raticade's moveset's not bad. I can probably replace Fire Fang with Swords Dance and actually do a decent amount of damage. Is there Spiritomb female or male? It's male. Okay. We got really lucky last run with our Spiritomb being female, because his male Spiritomb is actually a little awkward for this battle. Because as you can probably see in that document, everything Whitney has knows Attract, and I'm pretty sure all of her Pokemon are female. Okay, so Swablu, absolutely not. Togetic, maybe. Because there's a chance that I'm able to Encore Lock something and then switch around. Quilava doesn't really do anything, I don't think. It looks like Spiritomb hard counters both the Stantler and the Lopunny, but that means I have to find things to do for the other ones. So Corphish is probably too slow. You need help naming this cat Siamese kitty friend? What's the name of your coffee shop again? Tobeans? Name him Pinto. It'll be named after a different kind of bean. Okay, so Spiritomb's absolutely coming, like, no doubt about it. Raticate might also be coming, which is a sign of the dire straits that we are in. For now, I'm gonna box it, but there's a chance that Swords Dance Raticate comes, especially if I'm able to get a substitute up. I don't really know what I would get a substitute up against, but it is possible because I have Swords Dance and Sub available as an option. I'm gonna leave Togetic and Spiritomb as the two Pokemon for right now. I could also teach Rest to Nose Pass, because it is female also. That is probably going to be what I'm going to do here, honestly. And then get rid of Headbutt, since I can teach that again if I need to. Okay, well let's just add nose pass because I'm pretty sure nose pass is coming. Yawn, Harden, Ember, Rock, Throw. Okay, I could also, if I'm really scared of rollout specifically, I could bring Meowth, go for the fake out spam. Silk Scarf boosted fake out spam, as we learned last run with Glameow, is pretty good. It's fast Screech also. I don't think it outspeeds Miltank like naturally, but the fake out would be top priority anyway. Starmie is just generally good. Starmie hard counters the Wigglytuff actually, which I currently don't have anything for. But it gets countered by Lickitung and Clefable, and then doesn't really do anything at all to Miltank. Meowth is at least fast and hits kind of hard, so maybe. This has Stun Spore. Anytime levels. Okay. So let's add Milcombe to the team for now. And then we'll try to level up Meowth also and see what's coming. I don't think Slugma makes sense. I don't think Turtwig makes sense. And I have to keep it as a Turtwig, otherwise it doesn't learn Leech Seed right. Or it learns Leech Seed, but it learns it like super fucking late if I don't keep it as a Turtwig. And I don't think Torterra really helps that much in this fight for it to be worth it. Yeah, but it's okay. We don't have like the best hand to work with. I think Whitney overall has a better team, but I think we have just enough counters if we plan it right that we could be okay. I don't even want to say should be okay. That we could be okay. The notes are still, yeah, I'm trying to keep the notes visible as long as I'm like still actively planning, but thank you, because I know they're kind of in the way. I am literally never in my life using Water Sport because it is the most useless move ever. Another thing that's kind of nice about Spiritomb Togekiss together is I don't have to rely on Spiritomb Hypnosis to be able to actually use Dream Eater, now that I have Yawn available as well. I mean, Endeavor is actually, like, legitimately probably the best move that this thing's gonna get. For those that don't know, Endeavor literally only just cuts HP down to what I have. Holy shit, I think Endeavor can miss also because of Hustle. This bee is so bad. How could it possibly be this bad? Why has Pokemon not made like a male evolution for Combi yet? Like make it like a little worker bee or something. It's not that hard. Like, yeah, I get the females evolve into the big queen bee, but like there are male bees also. They do something. They do more than just set up Tailwind and then die. Although, to be perfectly honest, given how hard this fight is, I may be bringing Combi as like a designated sack just to get a clean pit switch into something. I don't normally bring Pokemon solely for the intention of sacking them, but we're in a little bit of a tough spot right now. And while I do get more encounters coming up, I don't actually really get a ton until after Ecruteak. I get a couple in Ecruteak at least, but... Feint Attack is probably worth it to learn over Bite, because it can't miss. But the Bite flinch is probably better. But I also don't want double teams with ghosties. Gave up and let Windows Update to give Bluetooth back. Yeah, I'm pretty sure all of the slowdown I'm having tonight is with Windows Update, honestly, but it's okay. Also, is my team roster updating? I just realized. No, it's not. It still says I eradicate. Okay, there we go. Okay, so... Nosepass, yes. Roselia, no. Combi, I think you're coming, buddy. I don't feel great about it. In fact, I feel pretty awful about it, if I'm being perfectly fucking honest. But I think you're coming. Can Meowth... Actually, hold on. Can Meowth learn Rock Smash? Because if Meowth can learn Rock Smash, I think Meowth is coming. Because that would also be Technician boosted and would actually be a pretty legit move. Kitty, can you break a rock? No, you can't break a rock! Oh, that would have been perfect! Fuck. Damn it. Okay, in that case, I don't think it's worth it to bring Meowth. I would rather not bring things weak to rollout if possible. Okay, Corefish actually might be a little bit better in this battle than I maybe gave him credit for at first. Because she's immune to attract from Whitney. Chinchou actually, hold on, Chinchou kind of hard walls this Clefable. Okay, that's interesting actually. So if I bring Chinchou over Corefish, okay, I think we might have a team. Let's box Corefish. Cause I think it's just gonna be too slow this battle anyway, I think. And then we will grab Chinchou. And I can teach Chinchou Thunder. I can actually teach Chinchou Bolt Beam, I think, right? At least teaching it Thunderbolt, because Stab Thunderbolt is going to be pretty helpful in this fight. Oh, and she's female? Hell yeah. Oh, this Chinchou's frail as fuck, though. Don't love that. Combi can't even learn Substitute? Oh, little guy, what are you doing? Little dude, I'm sorry. Okay, I think teaching Sub and Swords Dance to Raticate here makes sense. I wanted to keep Sucker Punch on Raticate, but I think Hyper Fang, Crunch, Sub Swords Dance is a pretty good set. Okay. It's the team mascot at this point. I mean, not wrong. Do I have anything to give this little Combi? Give it its honey back. Here you go. Oh, that's right. I need to teach Rest to Nose Pass. And then give it a Chesto Berry. And I'm teaching Rest over Headbutt, because I I can reteach that if I need to. Okay. Okay. And I need to give... Oh wait, I just passed it. Give a Chesto Berry to Defy, which I guess is technically better than the Lumberry because I want the Chesto Berry to proc on my Rest rather than... or Hypnosis, I guess. Rather than on like a Body Slam or something, because I want to be able to recover and then immediately be able to do stuff. Do I have Protect available as a TM yet? Because I would like, if possible, to be able to sack something and then switch in and Protect on a rollout and break that if possible. I'm really scared of a rollout getting out of control, honestly, because I have a pretty, like, decent team if I'm able to get set up, but if I'm not able to get set up, it's going to be a little hard for me to break through that mill tank quickly. Friendly tip for those that are trying to get into Pokemon and are playing Nuzlocke like with items and stuff. Use X items because they're really, really, really fucking good. Like basically every X item is very good. Some obviously more so than others, but for the most part, you are good to basically just like spam X items and potions and most battles as you're learning to feel your way around. And as long as you're not like hella under leveled, you're normally okay. Dig, Grass Knot, Rest. Oh, I can buy Protect right now. Okay. I'm actually gonna buy 2 of them just so I have them handy. Okay, who has a free move slot for Protect then? So, for clarification, I'm trying to teach Protect to... Kobe can't even learn Protect! What a sad little guy. That's, like, legitimately kind of depressing. Okay, so Spiritomb cannot, Togetic cannot, Raticate cannot, and Defy cannot, so it looks like it's our good buddy Chinchou. Giving up the Confuse Ray for the Protect. Oh, but Confused Para is really good. Do I give up Water Gun? I have other water coverage, and I think giving up water gun right now makes more sense than giving up parafusion. And then I also need to level up Chinchou to level 24. And then we'll run up to Whitney, and then I'll take a quick break. And then we will try our hand at Whitney. Not gonna lie, not feeling super confident about this team. I was feeling a little bit better when I had a ground type and had another ghost that I could pivot around. Honestly, Drifblim probably wouldn't have been coming to this fight anyway. Just because I feel like Whitney's coverage options are good enough that I wouldn't have really felt comfortable bringing it, really. Barboach probably would have been coming, but I guess it's also not really the end of the world to have like a planned sack. I just normally don't do that, so it feels weird. I will be shocked if our boy Combi, Male Stacy, makes it through this run. Let's learn Spark. No thanks. We believe. Spam all your B emotes. Maybe the little guy will live. I'm like really sad that Male Combi can't even learn Sub or Protect. Because those are like two moves that like pretty much every Pokemon is supposed to be able to learn. I think Endeavor might actually be a Drayano buff. Unironically, because I don't even know if it gets Endeavor normally. I'm gonna be honest, I normally never use Combi even when it's able to evolve into Vespiquen, but especially not when it's not able to evolve into Vespiquen. I'm gonna save really quick. This is a cat jam, what's this? Geometry Dash music. I think I knew that I liked Geometry Dash music, but good to confirm. Okay, what item do you have? Walk-in Berry? Yeah, let's give you a Lumberry. I don't know if a Lumberry cures attraction or not. I don't think it does, but we'll find out together. Okay, so my plan of action for this battle is going to be lead Togetic and just immediately go for a Yawn, probably. Because I have a Lumberry in case he is able to get the Body Slam Para. I resist Power Whip. Attract would be annoying, and Disable would be a little annoying. But I think that's okay. And then I have Spiritomb with Zoom Lens, Resto Chesto, Nose Pass with Harden and Rock Smash, Combi that's basically here to be a sack, set up a Tailwind, maybe get an Endeavor off if I can. Eradicate's here if I can basically get a clean switch in. I can get a Sub and Swords Dance up and then just try to punch holes in team and then deal with it at the rest of the fallout after that, basically. And then Chinchou is here to basically hard counter the Clefable. Although it doesn't do a great job at it, but Chinchou actually does have a decent amount of HP right now. Actually, Chinchou has more HP on my team than anything else, which is both a sign of Chinchou being a god and the rest of my team being not so good. Fitting music. Like, I want to restart my laptop before the Whitney battle, but I don't actually know if it's, like, gonna help, to be honest. Okay, so we're here at Whitney. We are gonna save, and then I'm gonna take a quick break. Just shake off some nerves and stuff, make sure I'm in the right frame of mind to do a tough gym battle, because this one's going to be a toughie. I'm pretty scared of this one. There's a good chance, honestly, that we wipe here, but I'm going to do what I can to get through this battle, hopefully with as minimal casualties